Have you ever stopped and wondered, what if none of this is real? Not in the way you've been told, at least. What if reality is just a screen? And your mind, the projector? Every scene, every chapter, every character you meet, it's all part of a film. One that you are silently directing, frame by frame. You see, life isn't happening to you. It's unfolding from you, from your attention, your frequency, your belief. Quantum physics has already whispered the truth. Until observed, everything exists as a wave of infinite possibility. But the moment you focus, that wave collapses. Form takes shape. Reality locks in. Now imagine, if you could choose the real, what would your story become? When you envision your desired end, not just casually, but with emotional certainty, you shift timelines, you nudge the universe, you press play on a new film, one that the version of you that already has what you want already exists. The catch? The projector doesn't lie. Whatever you feed it, thoughts, fears, desires, it broadcasts, unfiltered, onto the screen of your life. And so the question isn't, can I create my reality? It's, what am I creating unconsciously every single moment? Because your thoughts are not harmless. They are scripts. They become sets, props, and people. And if you want to change the movie, you must change the mind behind the lens. But here's the twist. Even the most powerful projector is useless if the lens is foggy or the fuel is poisoned. Which leads us to the next secret. The body, your quantum engine. You've touched the edge of the field. The pulse of transformation deepens in the next moment. Stay with it. You've entered a space of profound change. Keep going. There's more waiting for you.
You wouldn't eat garbage, would you? Rotting food, spoiled milk, moldy bread. Then why do you feed it to your mind? Every thought you consume, every image, word, sound is quietly absorbed by the subconscious. And the subconscious, it doesn't filter, it doesn't judge, it stores everything. From the violent chaos of the evening news, to the bitterness of online drama, to the dull hum of endless distraction, all of it gets recorded, replayed, and ultimately projected into your reality. Toxic input becomes toxic loops. Self-doubt, fear, conflict, confusion. And you wonder why your outer world feels heavy, unclear, misaligned. It's not a curse, it's clutter. If you want clarity, you must make space. Cut out the static. Distance yourself from energy drainers. Mute the voices that aren't aligned with your growth. This isn't about isolation, it's about calibration. About creating a mental environment so clean that quantum alignment becomes effortless. Because only in stillness can you hear the signal. When you detox your mind, you purify the projector, and the movie of your life begins to shift effortlessly, beautifully. But here's the key. Once you've cleared the field, you can't just leave it empty. A cleared mind is powerful, but one filled with power, focus, and truth is unstoppable. So now, what will you plant in this space you've reclaimed? If this energy resonated with you, anchor it by pressing like. This aligns your field with the flow. Mark this moment. Your intention will ripple through the field and bring clarity.
Your mind is becoming something. Right now, with every scroll, every video, every word you let in. The only question is, what is it becoming? Because the mind becomes what it's fed. And if you're feeding it noise, don't be surprised when your life echoes with confusion. But feed it truth, feed it power, feed it curiosity, and it becomes a gateway to something otherworldly. Read the biographies of those who broke through the veil. Absorb the words of those who dared to see differently. Explore sacred texts, lost knowledge, revolutionary ideas. Don't just believe. Question, not with cynicism, with clarity. Because your beliefs are not decorations, they're blueprints, and every belief has a frequency. That frequency, it becomes your timeline, your reality, your world. This is why the awakened don't just read, they study. They consume with discernment. Not everything is truth. Not everything is meant to enter your temple. And true power isn't found in memorizing someone else's truth. It's found in knowing how to filter what aligns and release what doesn't. You don't need to become a scholar. You need to become a seeker. Because the secret, it's not hidden, it's ignored, buried under the noise, dismissed by the distracted. But now, you've made it this far. You've felt something shift. So the question is no longer, is there more? It's, will you uncover it? Declare your truth below. Type truth, and the field will respond to your clarity. This is your moment to call out your deepest knowing. Speak it, and the universe will echo it back. Your mind can't go where your body won't let it. You can have the vision, the will, the discipline, but if your vessel is compromised, your signal won't get through. Because peak health isn't about looking good, it's about vibrating clearly. Energy is the raw material of reality, and when your biology is balanced, strong, and nourished, your frequency sharpens, your decisions align, your manifestations accelerate. Why? Because a healthy brain isn't just smart, it's attuned. It can receive, interpret, and amplify the subtle data of the quantum field. Your intuition gets louder, your clarity gets brighter, and the fog that once distorted your vision lifts. But when your system is bogged down, processed food, sleepless nights, stagnation, what happens? Mental fog, emotional loops, spiritual static. You start to feel disconnected. You question your path. You question yourself, not because you've lost the truth, but because the signal got jammed. Here's the deeper truth. Real wealth, real sovereignty starts at the cellular level. A radiant mind requires a radiant body. One fuels the other. One clears the path for the other. You're not meant to drag your body through your evolution. You're meant to rise with it as one unified instrument. So, if you felt off track, unclear, or disconnected, start here. Start with the body. Clean the vessel, power the system. Because the projector may be powerful, but if the lens is dusty, the light won't land clearly on the screen. And once you've reclaimed your energy, that's when a deeper question arises. Step into the current of transformation. Subscribe now to align with the unfolding path ahead. Subscribing ensures you stay connected to the future messages that will guide your journey.
The food you eat isn't just fuel, it's frequency. It's vibration. It's information your body decodes at a quantum level. Every bite, every sip is either raising your frequency or dimming your field. You've felt it, the lightness after fresh fruits, the grounded clarity after greens, the still, steady hum of clean oils and pure water. Compare that to the fog after processed snacks, the fatigue after heavy fried foods, the jittery crash from chemical-laced drinks. This isn't about diets, it's about data. Raw, living foods, fruits, seeds, roots, greens, carry codes. Codes your cells understand. Codes that upgrade your biology, stabilize your energy, and extend your life force. And the more you consume these high-frequency codes, the more your internal signal sharpens. The clearer your intuition becomes, the more magnetic your reality gets. Because at a quantum level, your biology is listening, and it responds instantly to what you feed it. Aging isn't just about time, it's about toxicity and energetic noise. Longevity begins not with control, but with conscious nourishment. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be aware. So, ask yourself, is this food fueling your future self or anchoring you to your past programming? Because a well-nourished body isn't just strong, it becomes the perfect receiver.
And through that receiver, you begin to shift reality itself. Speak your intention aloud. Comment, "I'm ready for transformation," and step into the flow of change. By declaring your readiness, you invite the transformation that's waiting to unfold.
You were never supposed to fit in. You were designed to awaken others. That feeling of being different, not a curse, not a flaw, but a signal, a ripple from your higher self whispering, "There's something more." If you've felt like the black sheep, the outsider, the one who questions when everyone else just nods, you're not lost, you're just ahead. Everyone carries a unique frequency, but the world will try to tune you out, to make you blend, shrink, conform. And when you conform, your frequency gets distorted. Your inner compass spins. You forget who you are and why you came here. But the truth, your life purpose isn't hidden on the main path. It's off to the side, in the wilderness, in the strange places you've been afraid to go. This world doesn't need more copies. It needs conscious outliers, pattern breakers, signal carriers. You. Your soul came encoded with a note only you can sing. And when you sing it, you shift timelines, awaken hearts, and restore forgotten frequencies. Being different is the superpower. It's how the collective evolves, not by sameness, but by the bold diversity of awakened minds. So if you felt like you don't belong, maybe it's because you were sent to build what's never existed before. And yet, to fully activate that unique path, to walk it without hesitation, you'll need something deeper. A clean mental field, a silent space where the signal of your soul can come through clearly. Seal the insight you've just gained by liking this. Let the field know you are in resonance. Liking this video strengthens the connection to the energy you're tuning into.
What if God wasn't a figure in the sky? What if God was the very consciousness behind your eyes, the pulse in your chest, the thoughts in your mind, the breath in your lungs? God isn't some external entity. God is this universe. The atoms, the stars, the space between them. It's the rhythm of creation itself. And you are a living node in the quantum field of divine intelligence. Every cell in your body is a fragment of the whole, a drop in the ocean of universal consciousness. That's why we say God sees everything, because God is everything. Every person, every plant, every stone, everything is a reflection of that one divine source. Your actions, your thoughts, your intentions, they aren't just good or bad based on some external judgment. They are energy, And energy doesn't get judged, it resonates. What you put into the field returns to you. Not out of divine retribution, but because of the law of quantum resonance. Everything in this universe is connected. Every thought you have is a ripple that affects the entire field. You are never separate from the source because you are part of it. And if you are a fragment of the divine field, how do you take care of this divine vessel? How do you honor the temple of God within you? Join the evolving frequency of transformation and subscribe to align with the unfolding shifts ahead. Your subscription anchors you to the ongoing flow, ensuring you don't miss the guidance meant for you.